Welcome back to JustBowlTv. That Mr. Haywood checking back in again with another new release, the Radical Snapshot. And I must say this bowling ball looks amazing. Now, I already know a lot of people recently have like, every bowling ball can't look good in their reviews. Well, this really does look that good when I do this review, and I'm not lying to you. Let's go ahead and get the elephants out the room. They just did the No Doubt. So it's like, why would you come out with another Symmetric Pearl that is not too far off in numbers and potentially in strength, but who knows, because who has both to try them out? Well, I do, so we're gonna try them out, you get what I'm saying? So once again, shout out to our main sponsor, Strike 10 Pro Shop. Thank you guys for all the help. If you wanna buy anything in the shop, from bowling balls to accessories to cleanings to whatever it may be, mention JustBowlTv and you'll get a special discount off, thanks to the channel. 12 bagger, Cool Wick, jersey, t-shirts, hoodies, crew necks, socks, beanies, hats, toothbrushes. Go ahead, get anything you need from 12bagger.com, coolwick.com, our apparel, our merchandise, top of the line. Today we're gonna compare the Snapshot to the No Doubt, which is little brother, little sister, big brother, big sister, who knows yet, and the Motive Primal Rage Evolution. The numbers are similar to the Primal and the Snapshot, but I just felt like, why not compare Radical's newest two Symmetric Pearls, because they just got dropped in a close range of time together. So let's go get right into it. We're gonna throw a couple shots, compare all of them, different ranges, see how they react, see how they do. Y'all let me know down in the comments which one you feel fits you better and what you think. We're gonna start with the Snapshot. Once again, I'm gonna put my layout down below. All right, let's see. Let's start around the, we're gonna just go 15, man. Ain't no need in trying to creep it. Okay. Okay. All right. I threw it a little bit yesterday after I drilled it. Absolutely looked good to me. It did what I wanted to do. Now, I'm the type of person where I like all my pearls, whether they're sim or asim, to be very quick, very snappy. That's just kind of what I am. That's just kind of what I like, whether it's friction or oil. So I like when I see a sim bowling ball, especially with a 2.5 RG, stand up in the oil and continue through the pins. I absolutely love that. So we're gonna move even some more, trying to get it all the way to the gutter like I've been doing all day. It's a little better. Okay. Now, my biggest question as a consumer, not as a YouTuber, just as a fan of the sport, why would Radical drop the No Doubt and then do the Snapshot? Why? So I'm gonna throw the No Doubt and we're gonna see why. Let's just see where their mindset is. If it was based around low sales, or these two bowling balls just do two different things and are just two different spots of the bag. Let's find out. You don't know what you don't know. So, same spot. This one got a little further out. Yep, both hit the pocket about the same. About the same. So now, I'm not much of a sports shot bowler, high brand of rock, but I'm pretty sure if you put these both on a sports shot, you'll probably see a little bit more differences. But as of right now, I don't think it's enough of a difference to really change or to see a difference. But as we keep moving across the lanes, we will see the difference. So we're gonna throw one more with the No Doubt. Gonna move a little further left, see if we can get it out a little further right, see how it responds. Okay, not that far right. I ain't mean to get it that far right. I do think, just off the couple shots I have seen, the Snapshot is a smidge stronger earlier, like as far as like the cover, potentially even the core. I think it is a stronger pearl than the No Doubt. I think the No Doubt, even when I first threw it, was a lot cleaner than I expected. So let's just keep that in mind as we keep going through the review. Now, the Primal Rage Evolution, was always a fan of this bowling ball from when I first threw it. Had no problem slingshotting back. So because the numbers were so close to this, I really wanted to see how they stack up against each other and what the differences may be. And let's just see. Got it out a little bit. That's pretty nasty work, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty diabolical. Now, personally, I feel like the cover on the Primal is pretty strong. I think the core and the cover match each other pretty well. That one stood up, no issue. So I'm gonna throw the Snapshot, try to do about the same thing, see how it climbs up the hill, because that slid no problem and still climbed up like it had a ton of energy left. So pulled it inside. Yeah, definitely is kind of quick, very jumpy, which for me, it's not an issue. That's how I like my Sym Pearls. Very jumpy. I did pull that, so it did check up on me. I'm gonna run it back again. All right, so let's try that again. Let's try to make an actual good shot off the hand. Slow down, start rushing. Yeah, that's about the same as the Primal. Yeah, so that was like pretty identical to what I did with the Primal. We see that they're similar. They both had the same type of motion as they slid, floated through the front, and then when they stood up, locked up, and then drove through the pins, they both had a lot of energy. That's really good. But I mean, that's what you kind of expect. That's what you kind of expect when you have a 2.5 RG and 050 diff, you know what I mean? So let's try it with this. Now the difference in the numbers, if you are a numbers person, the numbers on this, as far as RG, was a little lower, like 248. And I believe the diff was like around the 048. I don't think it was 50, could be wrong, but so everything was a little bit, it's supposed to be a little earlier. I think the core probably not as strong, but like I said, I think this cover is cleaner than both. Yeah, so just off of that shot, which I didn't throw it the best, that looks a little smoother, not as jackknife. And this is with not a lot of friction on the lane. This is still kind of fresh. Oil's coming back on the bowling ball, so not too far of a difference personally. Not enough to kind of have both. However, if you don't have either one, and you've been eyeballing, then no doubt, and this now has came out, which one will I push you to? If you're a reaction junkie and want to see something go left or right very fast, Snapshot. If you have a high friction house and kind of want something a little bit more controlled, just a smidge, probably no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Personally. All right, so let's start moving. Let's see what the ball really could do. We've been at 15 in that area. We're gonna move over to about 17. And I leaked it back out. Okay. I've been leaking the ball out. My timing's a little off. However, I still think it's pretty good that I keep making these mistakes because I'm just a regular league bowler, bro. I'm just a practice bowler. And this is what you do when you're in league. You normally miss to the right, you miss to the left. So if we're missing to the right now, and we see the ball's coming back up, when we make a good shot, it should be great. All shots can tell you something. You just gotta know what you're looking at, pay attention. A little better. Okay. Now I actually like that shot. That was very interesting because on accident, I kind of flattened my hand right when I let go. I thought it wasn't gonna pick up. I thought I was gonna just slide it and it picked up. So that's very interesting to see. That just lets me know the 050 diff and the cover core, something in there is matched up very well to where it gives you a lot of forgiveness further down the lane, even without friction. Let's try the Primal. And like I said, I kind of based the drill off the Snapshot off the Primal because the numbers were pretty much identical. Yeah, for me, Primal, Snapshot look very similar to me. Yeah, they're about the same. I'm not gonna lie, I can't really put one over the other. Both are beautiful. It's just a difference in the colors. Like if you're a big red fan, then the Primal is gonna look like amazing. And if you like different pours, different color combinations, then the Snapshot is gonna look, you know what I mean? Like, can't really go wrong. Can't really go wrong. It's like 1,000 bowling balls coming out a month. So, you know, you really could just close your eyes at this point. Just any, mini, miny, you know what I mean? Like I said, we have moved in a little bit to like 17. We're supposed to be trying to hit 17, but we keep leaking it. That pulled that one. Yeah, pulled that one. That one does, I don't know if I really can say it's earlier. It just looks a little smoother, which I know normally is same thing, but I don't know. Then again, I did pull it, didn't really throw it the best, so let me just try it again. And you know, bowling balls and bowling ball motion and what you see on the lane is different to everybody. So what may look a little smooth to me may look quick to you, and what may look quick to you may look smooth to me. So just take that with a grain of salt when I'm giving my opinion. I'm just a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? Just take what I'm saying and my opinion and my perspective, gauge it to you. I like to see things go left to right. If you're like me, I'm a reaction junkie, so that's where my perception comes from. Got that out again. Ooh. So I'm kind of throwing everything to that friction spot. I'm glad that everything's kind of catching it, so that is a good thing. So even though these are all clean, they are very responsive to friction, so that, clap it up to both brands. But truthfully, if I was to put one of these in the bag, it's gonna be between the Primal and the Snapshot fighting for a spot, truthfully. Not because I prefer one over the other, it's just they do about the same thing. Like, there's not enough of a difference as of right now on what I'm seeing. So we're gonna move further left. Let's see if we probably can find a difference, but as of right now, everything hit in the pocket. 20 range. That was good off the hand. Okay, now be mindful. I do have a drift, so it's gonna seem like I'm very far left, not on purpose. And second thing, there's not a lot of friction. So really wanna see how these bowling balls turn the corner with no friction, okay? So how a ball picks up in the middle or picks up when it exits the pattern, how it goes to the pins, if it carries a 10 pin, that's kind of what we're paying attention to right now. While we're waiting on this rack, let me know down in the comments, out of these 3 bowling balls, the No Doubt, the Snapshot, the Primal, which one looks the best to you? Performance-wise, they're all pretty close, so you can't really say which one's better than the other. For me personally, I don't really see too much of a big difference. But just based off of shelf appeal, if you were to walk in and not know what they did, how good or bad they were, if you had to just choose just what they look like, which one would you choose? Let me know down in the comments. Okay, it's pretty good. I did throw that one a lot better than I did the Snapshot. However though, I didn't think it was gonna actually pick up the hill like that. I'm not gonna lie. I saw it, but I didn't know. All right, No Doubt. Show me something good. Oh, snap, okay. Yeah, definitely think the No Doubt is the cleaner option. And that's why I think from straight it kind of looked a little smoother because I was just kind of punching it. But now that we're moving left and kind of getting it out, hitting that friction, that's definitely the fastest off the friction. But I do fear that if you have a lot of oil, it just doesn't come into play if you don't have the friction. Which, I mean, all of these need some type of friction, but I feel like the Primal and the Snapshot probably will give you a little bit beefier motions and can handle oil a little bit better than the No Doubt can. So with that being said, my review, I think this bowling ball's amazing, truthfully. Amazing on a different couple of scales though, not because the performance is just the best I've ever seen. Number one, I think the shelf appeal, the color combination, the pour, the dual logo coloring, I think it's well thought out. Great job from the R&D department. I definitely don't understand double pearls getting dropped from Radical. I don't feel like the No Doubt really had enough time to shine. However though, they're both good. So if you want a bigger sim pearl than the No Doubt, this is it. And if this is something if you need something a little clean, the No Doubt may be your option and vice versa. You know, you really can go whatever you want to do. I hope people really give this bowling ball a try. Give it a chance. Radical's been dropping a lot of good products lately. The Outer Limit Solid, the zigzags, you name it. So I really give this bowling ball about an 8 just off the review. When I get it in league and see some transition, see some carry down, I'll really be able to see the real characteristics of the bowling ball. But as of right now, it looks good and we don't even have any friction, so. Shiza. 6. Well, We're gonna throw one more snapshot, close it out. 12 bagger, JustBowlTv, Strike 10 Pro Shop. That Mr. Haywood checking out. That's so good. So not good, holy Christ.